Sometimes in life, Allah places a message in front of you at the exact moment your heart needs it most, even when you don't realize you're looking for it. And perhaps today, this message found you for a reason. Maybe you didn't plan to hear this. Maybe you weren't searching for anything spiritual. Maybe you simply scrolled, paused for a second, and something inside whispered, "Listen, this is for you." Because the truth is, there are moments in life when Allah sends reminders wrapped in unexpected forms. A sentence, a voice, a story, a video, a feeling, and they reach you at the perfect moment. Not early, not late, but exactly when your heart is ready to receive them. Maybe right now, you feel a little lost. Maybe life has been heavy. Maybe you're tired of being strong all the time. Maybe you're struggling silently with something you haven't told anyone about. Or maybe you're doing okay, but deep inside, you feel like something is missing. A calmness, a purpose, a closeness to Allah that your soul has been searching for without words. Wherever you are in your life right now, I want you to breathe for a moment and let this message reach your heart with ease. Because everything you're about to hear is not random, it's not accidental. Allah chose this moment for you because He knows what is happening inside you, even when no one else does. Sometimes, Allah brings you back to Him through ease, sometimes through blessings, and sometimes through the quiet ache of your heart. And when that ache leads you back to Him, it becomes one of the greatest gifts you'll ever receive. You know, life has a way of surprising us. There are days when everything feels light, and then there are days when even breathing feels like an effort. There are moments when we feel strong and certain, and moments when we feel uncertain, weak, confused, or overwhelmed. But through all of these moments, one truth never changes: Allah is closer to you than you have ever imagined. He is closer to you than your worries, closer to you than your fears, closer to you than your thoughts, closer to you than the sadness you try to hide, closer to you than the dreams you have not yet spoken aloud. Sometimes you find peace when you least expect it. Sometimes you find answers when you least expect them. Sometimes you find guidance when you least expect to be guided. And sometimes you find Allah when your heart feels furthest away. But the reality is, He was never far. He was just waiting for you to slow down enough to notice Him again. Life moves so fast. We rush, we work, we worry, we plan, we chase, and in the midst of everything, the heart quietly whispers, "Return to the one who created you. The one who loves you more than anyone else ever could. The one who never gives up on you. The one who forgives you again and again, even when you struggle to forgive yourself." You know, the Prophet Muhammad once told us that Allah is more merciful to His servants than a mother is to her baby. Imagine that for a moment. Think of the tenderness a mother has. The way she holds her child, protects her child, forgives instantly, comforts instantly, loves without conditions. Multiply that by infinity, and even then, you still cannot measure the mercy Allah has for you. You are not too far for the mercy. You are not too broken. You are not too sinful. You are not too late. You are never beyond His forgiveness. Allah loves when His servant turns back to Him, even if it's after years of being distant, even if it's after mistakes, even if it's after moments of weakness. Allah loves that moment when your heart softens and whispers, "Ya Allah, I need you." And maybe this is that moment for you. Maybe this is the moment Allah planned long before you even existed. A moment written for you in a book kept with Him. A moment when your heart would hear something that changes the direction of your life. You see, Allah doesn't expect perfection from you. He doesn't expect you to be someone who never sins or never struggles. What He wants from you is effort, sincerity, a heart that tries, a heart that keeps getting back up even after it falls, a heart that knows it has a Lord who never abandons it. Maybe lately, life hasn't been easy. Maybe tests came from places you never expected. Maybe people disappointed you. Maybe something you prayed for didn't happen. Maybe something you were afraid of did happen. Maybe you feel disconnected, spiritually tired, or emotionally drained. But sometimes the hardest moments in your life are not punishments. They are invitations. Invitations from Allah to return to Him. Invitations to rediscover your purpose, your faith, your strength. Every pain you felt has shaped you. Every tear has purified you. Every loss has taught you. Every delay has protected you. Every closed door has directed you. Every difficulty has whispered to your heart, Allah is with you. And you might think that your life is just happening randomly, but it's not. Allah is guiding you through every step, even when you don't see it, even when you're confused, even when you feel alone. He is the one who brought you to this message. The one who placed something in it that your heart needed today. There is a beautiful wisdom in how Allah works. When you think you're falling apart, He is rearranging your life. When you think something is being taken away, He is making space for something better. When you feel lost, He is leading you toward clarity. When you feel weak, He is teaching you reliance. When you feel nothing makes sense, He is preparing you for something that will make everything make sense. You may not understand the journey right now, but you will one day, and on that day, you will look back and say, Subhanallah, it was all Him. He knew exactly what He was doing. Think about the life of the Prophet Muhammad. His journey was not one of constant ease. He lost people he loved. He faced rejection, pain, hunger, fear, uncertainty. There were moments when it seemed like darkness surrounded him from every side. Yet through it all, his heart remained connected to Allah, and Allah never left him. He found support when he least expected it. He found comfort when everyone else turned away. He found strength when he thought he had none left. And he found victory in moments that looked like defeat. Why? Because Allah was with him, and the same Allah who was with him is with you. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. You don't have to know exactly what your future looks like. You don't have to pretend to be strong every day. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your own shoulders. You just need to turn to Allah, sincerely, honestly, quietly, and tell Him everything that lives inside your heart. Tell Him what scares you. Tell Him what hurts you. Tell Him what confuses you. Tell Him what you hope for. Tell Him what you regret. Tell Him what you wish for. Tell Him what you cannot say to anyone else. And then trust Him. Because when you trust Allah, you find answers you weren't looking for, opportunities you didn't expect, blessings you didn't imagine, strength you didn't know you had, and peace that feels like a warm light inside your chest. Maybe right now, you feel like you're waiting for something. A breakthrough, a sign, a change, a healing, a new chapter. And maybe it feels slow. But remember this, when Allah delays something, it is for your protection or your elevation. He is not ignoring you. He is not withholding good from you. He is preparing you. He is aligning things. He is softening hearts, opening doors, closing harmful paths, arranging timing. You find what He wrote for you when you least expect it. Sometimes it's hidden in a moment of sadness. Sometimes in a moment of joy. Sometimes in a dua whispered through tears. Sometimes in something you hear randomly online. Sometimes in a verse that touches your heart. And sometimes in a message like this. Don't lose hope in Allah. Hope in Him is the greatest gift you can carry. Hope in Him can pull you out of the darkest places. Hope in Him can bring light to the coldest nights. Hope in Him can turn your fears into courage and your worries into tranquility. And even if you feel you have nothing left, you still have Allah. And Allah is enough. You were created for a purpose. Your soul was created to know Him, love Him, seek Him, return to Him. Everything else, the money, the job, the people, the success, are just parts of the journey, not the destination. The destination is meeting Allah with a heart that tried, a heart that believed, a heart that kept going even when life became difficult. So today, let this message be the start of something new for you. A new connection with Allah, a new peace inside your heart, a new strength, a new perspective, a new softness, a new hope, a new chapter. And no matter what happens from this moment onward, remember this, you will find what Allah wrote for you, exactly when you least expect it. And when it comes, it will come with a beauty, a wisdom, and a timing that only Allah could have created. Your job is to keep moving gently, sincerely, and honestly toward Him. His job, and He never fails, is to take care of you in ways you can't even imagine. So breathe, calm your heart. You are in the care of the Most Merciful. You are seen, you are heard, you are guided, you are protected, you are loved, and this message was meant for you.